Is trading a form of gambling? We get slot machines, and then we get flipping a coin, for example. But then we get things that are very similar to trading, where I would call gambling strategic gambling. So it's not, so gambling is where it's the luck of the spin, the luck of the flip a coin, where you are praying and you are hoping for the outcome without any specific strategy. I would call poker, blackjack, even roulette a form of strategic gambling, as both require elements of risk, reward, consciousness, strategy, and decision making. You choose when to play or take a trade. Amateurs go the tilt. They go on the emotional roller coaster, which is also another similarity between trading and gambling. And I think the main driver for trading in the beginning are emotions. I've got to be right. I am not going to lose. I'm going to beat the markets. Then, as you learn how to trade, you realize I actually need to be wrong to make money. And then you start respecting the markets. You stop the psychological way of saying, I'm going to make the market my bitch. I am going to destroy the market. That all goes away when you say, okay, I've realized that the market can destroy you, and the market can make you lose all of your money and will continue. So let's learn to cooperate with the market and develop an edge with a strategy where I will give you some of my money and you will give me some money too, right? Obviously, I'm talking metaphorically and allegorically, but emotions are a main driver which leads to traders losing their cash in their account and poker players losing their chips very quickly. So there is a similarity with that. With poker, you get players who let their emotions take over, where they start betting high. They start feeling superior. They start basing their future decisions based on their past results. Correct? And they enter into an irrational frame of mind where the emotions lead them to losing their chips. And this is obviously when you go in the state of what they say, going the tilt. And with trading, amateurs also tend to act on impulse. They act on gut. They act on instinct. They act on fear. They act on greed. And after they've undergone a losing streak or winning streak, either they feel that they're going to destroy their portfolio or they're going to grow their portfolios to new highs. And this often leads them, when you get to the stage where your emotional state is beyond content, to think of it as uppers and downers. Uppers and downers, where it's like a sine wave. And this often leads to traders taking even more losses. They are losing huge portions of their portfolio. They're holding on to trades longer than they should. They're entering into a mindset of revenge trading. They want to take over and they want to win. So the trick with trading is obviously learn to adapt to the markets, condition yourselves, take away emotions, and enter the contentness where you don't think about your current situation. You don't think about the current trade you're in. You think about the hundreds of trades later. You look at the back-tested, forward-tested, and real-tested results, and then you lead with that. And if you lose money, well, it's part of the game plan. You can see the end result, A to X, right? You can see the X. You're at A. So why would you get upset when you lose a trade when you can see the future in some probabilistic way? Now, I'm not saying that the past results determine the future results, but it gives you a probability, because the markets only move up, down, and sideways, high liquidity, low liquidity, and there's very few variables technically that can change that. You won't see the market moving backwards. You won't see the market moving on a z-axis. So that's the advantage, is that we base our probabilities on the future. Professionals lose a lot, and they know when to hold and they know when to fold. When I play poker, I fold 93% of the time. And apparently I'm a nitty trader. I don't like that term, but I'll take it. I'm a nitty trader. We have the choice to reduce our losses when it comes to taking a trade, right? Or doing a spread bet. And with poker, we don't really have the choice. We have this ante that we have to put in, which sometimes they raise it, which drives me crazy, because then all of a sudden the entire risk management changes where it is now against you. Why? Because they need to close shop. If the players start upping the stakes and you believe you have the weaker hand in the round, you can choose to fold and lose only the cost playing the ante. But then, like I said, the risk can increase as the antes go up. And also you have more people against you. With trading, you have you versus someone else, or you versus the market maker and the broker. And so with trading, when you've taken a trade and it turns against you, you have a stop loss for the market to get you out, or you have an option to not play any ante, no small, no big. You can choose when to get into the trade and the amount of money you're willing to risk. There are no fixed limits with anything with trading. There is no time. And I know at a casino there is no clocks hanging around, but they get you out of that casino very quickly. And they have their ways. And you walk out not only with limited time, but also a limited amount of money, unless you're really a professional. Fees to trade and rake to pay. Know the rake. Time and dedication. So if you want help with that, remember in the multi-trader group there is that link that you can click on, and then you can get started and join us in this wonderful world of alt space.